I had long hair and bandana and cut off shirt. And I looked more like I probably fit in on the Sunset Strip with like Guns N' Roses than the Chili Peppers, who were at the time all about like what kind of funny haircut you had and your
Yeah.
tattoos. So they looked at me, oh, get this guy out of here. You know?
As I was researching this, I didn't realize this at all. And I'm sure Chili Peppers fans will be screaming at the radio when I say this, saying, how could you not know this? But I didn't realize that you actually auditioned for the band. Like you properly auditioned, like a screen test audition. How how did that come about?
Put my 8x10 in, you know.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Chad. I'd like to play the role of the drummer.
Blue and I grew up and blah, blah, blah. No, I mean, well, in 1988, the end of 1988, the group was in a bit of disarray. They had gone through a few members and they were looking for a drummer. I had moved from Michigan in Detroit, and I'd been out in California about 6 months. And it was literally a friend of a friend kind of thing that knew they were looking for a drummer. And I knew who the Chili Peppers were. You have to remember this is 1988. They were more of a kind of underground band, but my friend was a fan. He really liked it. And so he was like, you're going to love it, man. It's like, they do everything and it's crazy and this and that, you know. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, do they have a record deal? And he's like, I think so. I'm like, great, I'll try out for them. The record deal meant something back in the day, you know. And so that was really it. And you know, we all have different backgrounds, and you know, coming from Detroit and from Michigan, I had this kind of more rocker look, or to them anyway. You know, I like rock music, of course, and other kinds of stuff, but I had long hair and bandana and cut off shirt. And I looked more like I probably fit in on the Sunset Strip with like Guns N' Roses than the Chili Peppers, who were at the time all about like what kind of funny haircut you had and your tattoos. Yeah. So they looked at me, oh, get this guy out of here. You know? God. But once we started playing, man, it all went out the window. I'd never played with, certainly, or really heard a bass player that played the bass like Flea did at that time. It was amazing. And John was 18 years old. He was super young, and he had his own thing. And I remember playing, and we just kind of jammed. It's kind of still what we do to this day, is get in a room and somebody starts playing an E or A, okay, a riff. And at that time, everything was super fast. And
yeah.
And so I was like, you know, this is pretty amazing. That energy that happened, you know, for whatever reason, the four of us were put on this earth to find each other and make this special music. And, you know, here we are 30 whatever years later, you know, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, at the time it was an audition. And then they were like, okay, cool. You know, we'll let you know, or we'll call you or something like that. Oh, okay. And I walked out thinking like, that was pretty great. And the producer, who was at the time that produced the previous record, the Uplift Mofo Party Plan, his name was Michael Beinhorn. He was at the audition and he was in the room. And obviously I was told this later, I left and he said to the other guys, that's your guy.
Wow.
And they were like, really?
The bandana guy?
Look at him. I'm like this tall, they're like this tall, whatever. I mean, it's just funny how that, you know, he was like, that's your guy. So I owe Michael, you know, I mean, I remember Anthony, when we were jamming, he was just like walking around the room laughing like hysterically. And I was like,
never a good sign in a job interview. never what you want.
But it wasn't like I'm laughing at you, like ha ha ha. Like yeah. It was like obviously I'd never met him, you know, but it was like this is crazy. And later he was like, I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. It was just, I didn't know how to respond other than I just thought it was the funniest thing I ever heard.
Maybe he just saw the next 30 years and just thought, we're going to be this huge.
Look at this. Yeah, I don't know.